Hello everyone, my name is Megan Russo and I will be discussing with you today the ABC Unified School District as my district profile. This district is special to me because it's not only the district I teach at, but it's also the district I attended kindergarten through 12th grade in. ABC is known to be a sought after school district in my area. Many families move to Cerritos just to have their children enrolled in our district. ABC consists of about 30 schools across the cities of Cerritos, Hawaiian Gardens, portions of Lakewood, Long Beach, and Norwalk. There are 19 elementary schools, 5 middle schools, 4 comprehensive high schools, 1 continuation high school, and 1 adult school. According to the website schooldigger.com, ABC Unified School District was ranked 234 out of 865 California school districts, which is not bad. It's pretty good. And ABC is also known for their prestigious Whitney High School, which is ranked number 3 in California by usnews.com and 14th in the national rankings and 14th in STEM high schools. Whitney is a very well-known high school in my area. A lot of families ask about Whitney, want to push their children to do after-school tutoring so they can get into Whitney. But I think Whitney High School is probably the best known school of ABC Unified School District. The defining characteristics of ABC would probably be their mission, which is to develop a community of lifelong learners, creative thinkers, and responsible individuals by promoting and providing innovative and high-quality educational programs in a safe and supportive environment. In addition to all the students having the capacity to be high achievers, the people are the cornerstone of our district, and students are the reason why we are here. The goal of ABC Unified School District is to educate children in grades preschool through 12 as well as adult students. Moving on to ABC's demographics, their student enrollment is currently 28,408 students. When you break that down for pre-K, that's 460. TK through 12th grade is 20,740 students. And ABC Adult School is 7,208 students. 20% of ABC students are English language learners, with Spanish and Korean the 2 largest primary home languages. The ethnic breakdown of ABC is 45.5% Hispanic, 35.4% Asian Pacific Islander, 8.5% African American, 6.2% white, 3.7% multiple ethnicities, 0.4% decline to state, and 0.3% are American Indian or Alaskan Native. ABC also has 51% of their students qualifying for free and reduced lunch. Moving on to our finances show that the expenditure report reveals that we have spent roughly $168 million. Basically, it costs $168 million to run ABC District. Our revenue is roughly $166 million. This shows roughly a $2 million difference. This means that we are financing roughly $166 million of the $168 million that it costs to run ABC. It reveals our district is cutting it a little close. I was surprised by the finance report because I had always thought ABC as being a good district with the budget, and I felt this way because during layoffs we didn't have very many pink slips in our district compared to our neighbors Long Beach Unified School District and LA Unified. But now that I see this finance report, I'm a little concerned. And here is the finances continued. This is the data from the revenues. Moving on to our Local Control Accountability Plan, otherwise known as LCAP, I was pleased to see that our district provided viewers a summary of the plan so that it could be easier to read. I know that it's difficult to read the original summary or the original report, so I was glad that the district broke it down to make it easier for viewers. The summary also came in English and Spanish. There was also an LCAP feedback form in English and in Spanish that allowed families to provide their feedback and input. So for our ABC's LCAP and strategic plan, there are 8 goals listed, and I list them there for you in the PowerPoint. I believe ABC's main focus and priority is to ensure that students are college and career ready. Several of the goals focus on college and career readiness. The district plans on fulfilling these goals by hiring fully credentialed teachers, having students receive instruction based on the state standards, and to guide instruction in 21st century learning skills, including critical thinking, collaboration, communication, civic responsibilities, and the use of technology. There have been a few recent changes in our district. One of the biggest changes is the new technology plan that's to help prepare the students for the Common Core standards. The standards require technology in the classroom, as students are expected to use computers to solve problems and critically think, be creative, communicate, and collaborate in ways only a computer would allow. Technology in every classroom means significant changes in the infrastructure, computer devices, network connections, and teacher professional development. Another change to our district that I've personally felt in the classroom is the online school meal application, which allows families to apply for free and reduced lunch and meals online rather than coming into our school office. This is a huge convenience for families so they can just do it from the comfort of their home and refill their child's account. And I'm not getting money or cash brought into me every day. Families know they can take care of it online. So that's been really convenient for, I think, everybody involved, the front office, teachers, families, students. Another change in ABC is the Equal Access to Education Act that just passed. Basically it allows equal access to education regardless of your immigration status, and that was just passed this year. Moving on to ABC's strengths. The strengths of ABC include a 98% passing rate for high school students graduating. ABC is dedicated to ensuring student success. That's how they do that. The suspension rate is overall pretty low for ABC. I know that our principal has discussed with us the importance of avoiding suspension at our own school, which is why we try to come up with other consequences to continue to keep the rate low. That's a strength of ABC. 550 students are receiving socio-emotional support from wellness coordinators. I know the wellness coordinators at our school have been a tremendous support to our students. Personally, I have submitted a few students or recommended a few of my students to see the wellness coordinator, and it's been really beneficial, and the families really appreciated it, and the students really show progress. Another strength of ABC would be the roughly 3,000 new mobile devices that have been purchased for technology integration. And this is really great because it's helping the students adjust to the Common Core standards and fulfilling one-to-one technology in the classroom. All right, as many districts, ABC does face some challenges. Some of the challenges facing ABC is the graduation rate for students with disabilities. That graduation rate is only 76.9%. That rate has declined 5.5% in recent years. In addition to the graduation rate being low for students with disabilities, the suspension rate went up 0.6% in recent years. So it seems like ABC is doing well with general ed, but struggling with students with disabilities. It appears that ABC is struggling to reach these students. Our enrollment has also been low, and I have personally felt this. I know that I'm a TK teacher, and I know that several TK classrooms have been closing in our district due to low enrollment. I remember 3 years ago we had 17 TK classes in our district, and now we only have, I think, 11 now. So I know a lot of the classrooms have closed. At our school, at the school I teach at right now, we have several combo classes because we cannot fill full class sizes. And I know teachers dread it and families hate it, and but because our enrollment's so low that we have to have combination classes unless we miraculously get more students before October, before September when we go back to school. So I know enrollment's a real issue, a challenge right now in ABC, and it's not just at the school I teach at, it's district-wide. Another area ABC struggling in and has a challenge is finding the funding to support the one-to-one technology in the classroom. Teachers are applying for grants, financial aid. They're also applying on websites like Donors Choose to help fill their classrooms with one-to-one technologies. And I know that it's more frequent in upper grades. Currently in TK in my class, I think I get an iPad cart once a month. My students get to use it once a month, so I know that we want to have one-to-one technology in our district, but we're having a hard time funding it. So teachers are looking to apply for grants, financial aid, different things like that to fulfill that goal. My recommendations for ABC Unified School District are to continue implementing the PBIS program, which is a school-wide information system program. It focuses on behavioral interventions that may help with keeping the suspension rate low. The PBIS program could also assist those students with disabilities and help them graduate and lower that suspension rate. Social workers at our school have been a tremendous help supporting students' emotional needs. I would love to see ABC increase the hours and the positions of these social workers in our district to help with the graduation and suspension rate. I also recommend that ABC increase the access to mobile devices to better help students be college and career ready, which is several of their goals on the LCAP. So I believe if ABC wants to fulfill those goals on the LCAP, they need to somehow find the funds to incorporate more technology in the classroom to help their students be college and career ready. Finally, I think families and students need to be provided incentives for attendance. Students need to be recognized for good attendance. I know that our school will have a popsicle party for perfect attendance. School bucks are giving out monthly for students who have perfect attendance. Providing parents with workshops on school attendance may motivate them to get their students to school daily and on time. So these are my recommendations for ABC. All right, and on the last slide, you will see the sources that I used for this presentation. I used the ABC Unified School District website as the top source. That was where I got most of my information. I used the EdData website, the CDE website, schooldigger.com, usnews.com, and pbis.org to gather data and information for this presentation. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed the presentation. Thank you.